In today's video, transformations like this to this are a process. How about from this to this? Over the next 90 days, I'm gonna explain how you can get to 12% body fat, and we're starting right now. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com, and today I got a great question on my Instagram direct message. Now, I've gone through this process myself many times. I've taken my physique from looking like this at about 230 pounds, and I've dieted myself down to 200 pounds. Over the course of many years, I've focused on adding muscle, losing body fat. Now I'm focused on staying a little bit leaner, but I want to give you guys the tools to lose the body fat, add the muscle, and keep a body composition that you're happy with forever. And the question came from my Instagram, so check this out. I'm 5'9", 155 pounds, about 18% body fat. I'm aiming to drop to 12% body fat in a 90-day program. The catch is I won't be able to do much with the lower body, however, I'm disciplined. Can you help me? I'm London-based. I'd like to start mid to late February. Man, did this question come at the perfect time. Guys, who has been dealing with the December blues, right? We were drinking too much. We weren't training enough. How many of you guys got sick? I'm still getting over a cold. I'm about ready to go over a complete body recomposition. And I'm joining you guys on the next 90-day transformation challenge. So what is entailed in taking your body from say 17 to 18% down to 12%? Well, it's got to be a holistic approach to your entire day. Understanding where your nutrition needs to be, understanding where your training needs to be, and based on those caloric needs, if you're trying to lose body fat and add muscle, it's a process that needs to be done properly. You can definitely do that. Understanding that muscle gain is a slower process, fat loss is a faster process. However, if you lose fat too quickly, you're going to put yourself in a position where you're not able to build muscle. And by the time you lose the body fat, you might actually have less lean body mass, and eating disorder, and some worse behaviors that are going on. So what our goal is with this transformation challenge is to provide you the entire platform. Now, if you're looking for personalized one-on-one coaching, I'm going to put that link below. We're actually offering a discount. Oddly enough, our transformation challenge kicks off February 12th, the day after the Super Bowl. Now, that wasn't intentional, but the idea is that everyone's using January to kind of just get their bearings, right? We had a crazy end of the year. Everybody got sick. I've been checking in with my clients for the last month. Just person after person is getting sick. It even got me. I've been out for a couple weeks. And so I feel like there's a lot of good momentum. So let's talk about what that's got to look like for you. Now, you didn't mention much other than you can't do much with your lower body. So if you can't do much with your lower body in terms of either training or cardio, you're probably going to require a few less calories. The caveat to that is you might just be a little bit less hungry. However, I've dealt with lower body injuries before. And what I found was when I wasn't training my lower body, my upper body responded even better. It's something called total body volume, right? When you're trying to build muscle, you're breaking that muscle down and repairing it back. Now, the lower body muscles are so big that you guys have noticed you get really sore. It's hard to recover from, and that is going to impair your ability to add muscles in other part of your body. So if for a while you're unable to train that lower body, I promise you, you're going to notice a big increase. How big? I did a few months of only bench, and I went from benching 330 pounds to benching 400 pounds. I know what you're saying. No way you did that. Actually, I documented it on YouTube. I've got my 400 pound bench on YouTube. Now, the purpose of that was I had actually developed a couple issues with my knees and I could not squat or deadlift. So I thought, what should I do during this time? I did a power building program just for my bench, and it worked wonderfully. It got the result I wanted, everything healed, and then I was able to start training my lower body again. What can we learn from this? We can learn that we're able to add an immense amount of strength in a given body part. Now, for your goal to lose body fat at the same time while you're not able to move much in the lower body, I'm going to really suggest we pay a lot of attention to your diet. Packing most of your calories, especially carbohydrates, around your performance in the gym. Now, those caloric needs can be many things. When you sign up for the Transformation Challenge, we provide you with nutrition, and we provide you with some training programs. Your needs might be a little more specific. We do offer home gyms, and we do offer some different options for meal plans, including like vegan options. And we do this worldwide. So there may be something for most people, but for you, you might just want to focus on upper body training. I would say, I was even benching 3 days per week and doing back 2 days per week. It was really the ultimate bro split, right? Chest, back, chest, right? Throw some arms in there and hey, you've got the perfect upper body. Now, the idea for you is to be putting on some muscle while getting down to 12% body fat. That's going to be very reliant on your routine with nutrition. What is the magic bullet for fat loss? Everyone asks me that. Whenever they see that I've gotten shredded, they say,
what are you doing differently?
I'll say the greatest, most common thing that I see with people that actually get shredded is that they plan their meals ahead. That's to say, you don't wonder what you're going to eat when you get hungry, but instead, you know what your next 5 to 10 meals are, might even be more. So you're cooking in bulk, you're storing your food, or you're at least having some supplements around. You know what your meal patterns are going to look like. So when it comes time to get hungry, you're not waiting until you're hungry to figure out what you're going to eat. That is where problems arise. In fact, when you plan your meals ahead, it gives you time back. As soon as you're hungry, you go eat your meal, you get right back to work. You get right back to focusing on whatever it is you need to focus on. You're not so worried about figuring out where lunch is going to come from, leaving the house, leaving the office, scrambling to get something to eat that's probably not going to fit your macro goals. Most places don't have the most protein-friendly foods, right? And when we're trying to lose body fat, protein is a big part of what we do. Now, I do have a free calculator. If you're looking to get started now, show you a little sample here. You'll put in things like your age, your weight, your activity level, and it's going to give you a calorie range based on what your goals are, fat loss, muscle building. But the point here is that we have a community. We have a deadline. That is what's going to really make this tangible. We're giving away $25,000, but guys and girls, the money is secondary. These transformations that you see here on the screen, this is the result of people committing. If you've listened to my podcast with these individuals, you know that what changed for them was that they stopped making excuses. They stopped putting it off. They had a deadline and they trusted the process. We also provide support inside our private group every week, answering your questions, as well as live videos discussing topics, myself included. And we're going to help you guys along this way. So if you're looking for a challenge, hey, join the Pro Physique Transformation Challenge. If you're looking for some personal coaching, I'll provide that link as well. Let's start the conversation. Let's make 2024 the best year we've ever had, guys. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to get the momentum back. Who wants to join me in transforming this year?